go! Our group is called One World Taiko. We are from Denver, Colorado. We're just 2 people of the group. Most of the people in our group work during the day. But we're going to have one more person on Sunday who will be also performing at the closing ceremony. And we play Japanese taiko, we play traditional songs, as well as our own modern compositions. The song we just performed was a modern composition. It's called Ki. Ki is your life force, your power and your spirit. It was composed by Gary Tsujimoto. And next we're going to play a song called Hachijo. Hachijo is a song that was taught to us by a famous group in Japan called Ondekoza. And they are world famous. They taught us this song about samurai, an ancient warrior, who was sent to the island of Hachijo. And while he was there, he played the taiko to keep his spirits up as he longed for his homeland. Thank you.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Loud sounds. Okay, this microphone works. Welcome to Colorado Anime Fest 2018! Alright, I'm gonna find somewhere to put this. You can take it. Oh, thank you, Joe. You're the best. Alright, give it up one more time for One World Taiko, everybody! That's awesome. Who's never seen Taiko comics before? Wow, what do you think? Look at it. Whoa, you guys have cosplays on already! This is amazing! I barely crawled out of bed this morning. You guys look great! Oh my gosh, well welcome. This is the 3rd year of Colorado Anime Fest and I'm back on stage somehow. This is great! And you guys are all here! This is amazing! And who? You! Oh, thank you. I love you too. Alright, so I'm going to babble at you guys for a little bit. The good thing is I have an accent, so if you are bored, just pretend it's like Doctor Who or... and it's in the background and you're kind of paying attention. So I want to tell you guys about some of the really cool things we have going on. We have a video gaming room. Any video gamers? Yeah! Boss Stage Arcade and Arcadency are back this year. They've brought all 18 arcade machines. So this is going to be pretty epic. So if you're an arcade gamer, go play. It's going to be amazing. Kiri Cosplay Cafe is back. So that'll be our main cafe this year. We have 11 sessions throughout the weekend. So the themes are on Friday we have Tokyo Mew Mew. On Saturday we have Overwatch. And Sunday is Inuyasha. For the vintage lovers there. Tickets are going to be $15 a person, and they're available at the merch desk near reception over there. So over near reception you can grab a $15 ticket to any of the maid cafe thingies. Alright. I'm not kidding when I said I just woke up. Check out our rave! It's going to be amazing. It'll have more energy than I do currently. We have DJ Kagamine from Chicago. We have Von Hutch from Las Vegas, and Zurk, Z-U-R-C, Zurk, I'm going to call him that, from right here in Denver as well. So the rave is going to be amazing. Make sure you do check it out. I think it's Saturday night. And it's going to be heavy. Drink lots of water, please. Drink lots of water. Because I made that mistake one year and I passed out against 3 furries and I don't know where I woke up. Check out our anime bar. We have an awesome lineup of drinks. Some of them are based on the characters that some of our guests have want to voice. So check that out if you've ever wanted to drink whatever you'd imagine Leafa would drink. We also have cultural programming back. We have a partnership with Colorado Dragon Boat Festival. So if you're local to Denver, I think that happens in the summertime, I think. Yes, and it's a really awesome Japanese cultural festival. So go and check it out. It's called Dragon Boat Festival. It's really awesome. I use the word awesome too much. We also have a feedback session for positive and negative feedback. That's going to be after closing ceremonies on Sunday. It got really empty up here all of a sudden. So if you have feedback for the convention, for the staff, whether it's positive, negative, stuff you want to see next year, stuff you don't want to see next year, all of our top convention staff are going to be there, so the heads of the departments, and you'll be able to voice your concerns to them pretty much personally. So, and they'll be able to kind of like respond to you and say, that's a jolly good idea, we'll think about that next year. We have con rules, I'm really sorry. But rules make everyone feel safe, so it's a good thing. And they keep us clean. I'm not going to bore you by reading all of them because there's a lot, but we really want this con to be fun, family friendly. We want to make sure everybody has a good time, everybody feels good, everybody feels safe. So make sure you check out the rules. They are in your guidebook. If you don't have a guidebook, you can pick one up at registration. We don't want to make any more rules than we have to make, so please don't give us an excuse this year to make another rule. Like if you're like, oh, I'm going to do this thing and see if I'm allowed, just don't. Because we don't like rules. The one rule I will mention, does anybody know what the 6-2-1 rule is? 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals a day, 1 shower. Okay? 6 hours, 2 meals, 1 shower. We can do this. Take care of yourself. It's only because we don't want you to be there on Sunday, flat on the floor, unconscious, because it's very thin oxygen up here, as I am discovering. Just to take it down a note, we did lose one of our staff members last year. For those of you who follow the social media, Ben Bullock was, he worked with guest relations, but I mean he was all over the convention. He was a DJ, he helped out any department who needed it. Ben was pretty much there running around all weekend, helping everybody out. And we were at a con, and sadly he passed very quickly. And we're really feeling it. Like, I know the staff are really feeling it here. He was great. I called him DJ Bollocks because he had a great last name. And I wanted to say something because Ben really taught me something about life. He was such a, like, go ahead, just grab life by the balls kind of person. Like, he was such a good dude like that. So reckless, so just, if he wanted something, he'd go and do it. And he invited us to go and play his Nintendo game upstairs, and we didn't have a lot of time, but we were like, you know what, let's make time. He's our handler, we want to chill and play Nintendo, and we sat down and we played with the Switch, and I'm glad I did it because I wouldn't have had another chance. So by following Ben and by just grabbing life by the balls and being like, let's just do it, like, who cares if we don't have time, I got an opportunity I wouldn't have gotten again. So make sure you do stuff, because life is really short, you guys, and you never know when it's going to be taken from you, and you never know when someone else sitting next to you could be taken from you. So it's a bit of a sad note, but let's take something from it. Let's grab life, you guys. Let's enjoy ourselves this weekend. Let's do stuff we were scared to do. Let's enter that freaking anime idol. Let's do the cosplay show. Go out and do it, because you never know when you're not going to get another chance. So big time. Props to everything. Two of Ben's biggest passions were video gaming and music, being a DJ, being a huge gamer. So to honour his memory, we wanted to dedicate this year's charity to Ben. For those of you who don't know, we have a lot of people who throw us charity ideas. We like to give a charity to someone on the staff, maybe someone who's lost somebody. We really want to honour their memory. So for Ben, we're bringing the charity Youth on Record here. And I believe I have somebody excellent. I have actually one of the co-founders of Youth on Record, Stephen Brackett, who's also the vocalist for the band Flowbots, and he's going to tell you a bit more about the charity.
This is awesome. This is really awesome. The only thing I'm disappointed is I just don't see as many Hunter x Hunter cosplays as I would like to see.
I was gonna cosplay Kaluto.
Really?
Yeah, I was.
You were? Okay. I mean, I could have done it myself as well. I just kind of saying, like, I'm slightly bummed. That's all right. That's all right. All you Naruto folks, it's all good. Although I'll put any episode, any arc of Naruto against the Greed Island arc in Hunter x Hunter, and I think it's better. Fight me afterwards. But we are really honored to be here because, well, Ben Bullock was a very important part of this community. And his family selected Youth on Record to be the beneficiaries of the charity money that's raised here. And that's from the silent auction, the live auction, and the raffle. So anything that you put into that will go towards Youth on Record. Let me just explain what Youth on Record is. Because how many of y'all even know what Youth on Record is? A few folks. Well, that's incredible. All right, for those of you who don't know, I grew up in Denver, Colorado. I went to Denver public high schools when they had music programs all over the place. Every member in the band Flowbots went to Denver public high schools and benefited from a robust music education. That's not here now. So when our band ended up making it big, we felt like we had to give back. So what Youth on Record does is we train local musicians to teach music classes in schools where they've already taken the music programs out. If any of our students really love that music class, then we have our own studios where they can come in and record professionally for free. Are there any musicians here in this audience? All right, there's a few folks. How much would you have loved being able to record at a music studio when you were in high school? Pretty dope, right? All right. So just to also let you know, that kind of facility exists in Colorado for young people to find their creative spark and to find their spirit. So anything that you are giving to any of those auctions and stuff is going to go directly to Youth on Record. And the reason that Ben's family chose us is that Ben was a musician himself and he was a DJ. So once again, we are incredibly honored to be here. It's always wonderful to be in a room full of other nerds, even if y'all like Naruto or Bleach better than Hunter x Hunter. If you're a Bleach fan, I feel bad for you. Come on, man. Y'all saw what that last arc was. That was some BS. All right? But that aside, thank you all for your time. thank you for being here. And right now we're actually we're going to hear some words from Ben's parents. All right, thank you again.
Some of you weren't lucky enough to know Ben, so we really wanted to bring Ben's parents up, Mary and Cole, to just sort of say a few words about him so you could kind of meet him a little bit.
Good afternoon. We feel very blessed to be here, and some of these costumes are just way out. They're so amazing. We were here a while ago, a few years back, and someone walked in as Jack Frost, and we thought, wow, he's come to life. You guys really do good with your costumes. So thank you very much for letting us come and share a few minutes about it.
We wanted to let everyone know that Ben was raised in our home with the belief that all of us are sons and daughters of a loving Heavenly Father. So for him, boundaries of race or nationality really didn't exist. He was always open, and that quickly gravitated towards Japan and all things Japanese.
Yeah, he was 7. He was in grade school. He'd gone to a Japanese restaurant with a field trip, and the rest of his life, it was Japan.
So we were exposed to anime at a very early age, I suppose. And that became an important part of his life.
When he was in 6th grade, he went to Outdoor Lab, which is, a lot of you Colorado people know what that is. And one of the senior high counselors was very abusive. He bullied Ben. It got to the point where one of his friends spoke up for him and tried to defend him against this high school senior, counselor. And he wasn't going to say anything when he got home, but when he heard his friend, that was it. That was it. So he came and talked to us about what had happened. Because of that experience, it was life-changing for him in that he felt like something good needed to come of this bad experience for him. And I think that's really where he started to think about how you have safe activities, how do you do fun things. Because we're Mormons, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saint members, we were concerned about what had happened in the school, and so as parents we were a lot more protective about where he went and what he did. One of the things that he loved every year was youth conferences in our church, and a thing also called EFY, especially for the youth. And in those week-long activities, he learned to do some really fun things, and I think that this is part of the benefit of what he learned, these anime conventions. He had a lot of experiences that shared, and we see here.
The other thing that that experience taught him was that he needed to reach out and pull people in so that they wouldn't feel left out or bullied. So that was a big aspect of Ben. And I think those who have worked with him probably can speak to that particularly well. Ben loved music and he loved technology, and so for him, being a DJ here at these conventions was just a slice of heaven. That was something he really loved to do each year.
We just want to say once again how grateful we are. And are grateful that you're honoring him. He's very happy. He would be very happy to see that you're here and enjoying this time. It's a legacy that he has brought into being, along with all of these hundreds of others that have made this possible. And so thank you very much for this time.
Thanks, Mary and Carl. Really appreciate that. I have 2 microphones now.
Let's try to double the table.
Hey, there we go. Now I have 2. That's good because I need 2 for this part. It's nothing weird. Don't worry.
Are you sure about that?
So, you know me, you've been here a few years, haven't you? All right.
Your name for a reason.
It's not an 18 plus yet. Okay, so yeah, please do check out our charity booth in the vendors hall. There's going to be silent auction items there you can bid on, lots of signed stuff, lots of collectible goodies. And I'll be running the charity auction on Sunday afternoon, by which point I will probably be running on fumes, so it would be hilarious. So even if you're not going to buy anything, just drop by and watch, it would be great. I'm going to try and drag some guests out as well, hopefully to help us out. We want to raise a really record amount of money this year just because of how personal this cause really is to us, so let's go out there, let's do this. Like, if you have an extra 50 cents in your pocket, just toss it out and like, make somebody's day, smile, we'll be good. Alright, I do have one more thing, and then I'm going to bring some guests out to say hi. I was just told we have a selfie contest going on today, online. If you can find Sasako, our mascot, she's like super tiny and wandering around, like she's adorable. If you can find her and take a selfie with her, she'll be wandering around the convention all day. We'll be giving a prize at the end of every day, so actually she'll be walking around every day. You can just tag the convention in the selfie and use hashtag COAF 2018. And at the end of every day, we're gonna pull a winner for a prize. So take some selfies, get out there and look for her. She's like this big and she's like super cute. So give her some love and attention, and she'll give you a selfie, and you could win some. All right, I'm gonna drag some guests out here now because they're all backstage, like tired and having a lot of fun. All right, who's ready to meet some guests? All right, let's do this. So first of all, I'm going to introduce, he's the head of production for voiceover and narration at Gearbox. He's also the former ADR director at Funimation. This is the part where I mess up character names, and you guys get to laugh at me. He played Fishit on Yuri on Ice. There we go. And Captain Flint from Borderlands 2. It's Joe McDonough!
Hi, what's happening? Are we?
We're at Colorado Anime Fest. These are the attendees.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
oh,
they came here just to see you strip.
That is Hey, konnichiwa, Colorado Anime Fest. Hi, my name is Joe McDonald. I am a former ADR director for Funimation Entertainment. I was there for 11 years. I've just recently moved into Gearbox Software, where I'm going to be directing horror games and stuff. Whatever Gearbox does. If you guys know, cool, let me know. I'm running a couple of panels this weekend, and I'm really looking forward to meeting as many of you guys as possible. My first panel is right after this, soon after this, and it's how to book a gig. And we're going to talk over how to get a role in VA auditions in anime, video games, what have you. Tomorrow, there will be VA auditions, which is an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, and whoever comes to the panel today gets priority seating in the panel tomorrow. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to give you guys the skills and tools you need to get professional work. So that's what I'm here for. And to meet you. And to be weird. Like you guys. Okay, I'm going to go away. All right, take this.
We love you, Joe. And that is awesome that you give priority seating to the people who go to the panel today, because then you've learned how to book a gig. Shown up, see? That's how it works. All right, this feels weird. Okay. Next up, we have a lovely young lady who played Lifa in Sword Art Online. She was also Morgana in Persona 5, Kyubey in Madoka Magica, and Frankie Stein in Monster High. It is Cassandra Lee Morris!
What's up, guys? How you feeling? How you feeling? That's more like it. So yeah, as Karen said, I'm Cassandra Lee Morris. I'm a voice actress. I live in LA. I came in last night, and I'm loving Denver so far. I'm so excited to be here and to meet all of you guys. There's a lot of really fun stuff planned for this weekend, including a Persona 5 panel tonight. Do you have any Persona 5 fans? Yeah. So you can come see me and Erica Lindbeck, who plays Futaba tonight. And then we also have a special Persona 5 print. We only have 25 copies left. It's Futaba and Morgana. So if you want to get that signed by us tomorrow, we have a Persona 5 signing tomorrow at 12:15. So come see us. And let's see, what else do I have? Oh, Women in Anime and Games panel. That's going to be really fun. I'm assuming Amanda Miller will be joining us for that. She's awesome. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you guys and seeing all your cosplay and just hanging out and talking with you. So come see me, come to my panels and signings, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for having me.
25 copies of that print. That means get there early. Or cry. Okay. I would cry. Next up, we have the narrator from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He's also Fix in Hunter x Hunter, which I'm sure will please the lead singer of Flowdots. He was Grimjow in Bleach, and he was also Senketsu in Kill la Kill. It is David Vincent!
Hey guys, my name is Todd Habercorn.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I love Todd.
That was good.
That was thank you. Did I do a good Habercorn? Did I do a good Todd Habercorn impression? Thank you. If somebody videos this, I'll make sure to text him a link. At any rate, I know I love Todd. We're good friends. My name is David Vincent, and I am thrilled to be here. Everybody say hi to Corey. Corey is our conchair over there.
Corey!
He is the man. But I am thrilled to be here. You may know me from shows like Kill la Kill, Bleach, as Grimjow, Robin and Fire Emblem, and Super Smash Brothers. And I'm thrilled to be here because I'm actually a native. I'm from Colorado. I'm from Arvada. Yes. So I went to Arvada High School back when it was the Redskins. Now it's the Reds. Yes. But at any rate, for me, like getting ready to come back to Colorado, it's just a homecoming. I love it here so much. It's coming home to family. So I'm thrilled to be here. I'm going to be doing some fun stuff this weekend. I have got a panel tonight. Anybody, any Blaze Blue fans? Awesome. So dude, Blaze Blue Tag is coming out. I can talk about it, kind of. At any rate, I've got a panel tonight at 8:30, and then I have autographs tomorrow at 3:30, and then Grego is having a game show Saturday at 5, which is going to be awesome with all of us. And who in here has ever wanted to try voice acting? Okay, awesome. So some of you have. In the past, I've done a panel. It's one of my favorite panels that I do. It's called David Vincent's Voice Acting Tryouts. And they have it scheduled. Are you going to be here on Sunday? I hope, yes. Awesome. So please come on Sunday. It is Sunday at 2 o'clock. And what I'm going to do is I'm not just going to have you guys read scripts. I'm actually going to torture you vocally. No, it's super fun, and I really hope you guys come to the panel, enjoy it, have fun. If you see my bald head walking around the convention, please feel free to come up and say hello. I am thrilled to be here this weekend. Thank you guys. Looking forward to a great weekend.
Thank you, David. If you see that bald head, you go say hi. You go say hi to that bald head. All right. Rub it for luck. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to encourage touching without consent. It's a convention. Okay, up next we have one of my favorite lovely ladies in the world. She is Mordred from Fate Apocrypha. Thank you so much. I did so well, I got this far. She's also Dr. Jane Foster in Avengers Secret Wars, which I love. Silica in Fire Emblem Echoes. Silica, I'm sorry, I just get paid to be British. And she was also in League of Legends. Erica Lindbeck.
Hi guys! I'm so happy to be here. I think I've been through the Denver airport a few times, but I've never actually made ground in Denver. So I'm really excited to be here. You guys' weather is crazy, but I'm sure you already knew that. I'm really excited to be here. I also voiced Futaba Sakura in Persona 5, which
that one wasn't written down, that wasn't me.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Oh my god, okay, fine. But yeah, Cassandra Lee Morris and I, she voices Morgana, and we're gonna have a special signing tomorrow for some collab prints. I have a signing later tonight, if you guys want to burn the midnight oil with me from 7:30 to 8:30, and do some signings. And then what else do I have? We have a panel later today, and then we have stuff tomorrow, and as well on Sunday. So yeah, I'm really excited to meet all of you guys and see your cool cosplay, and I'm probably going to be wandering the dealer's hall in the artist alley, because I'm also a nerd after this, so I'm excited. And I'll see you guys when I meet you.
Awesome. Thank you, Erica! I love that jacket, girl. Awesome. Okay. Okay, our last voice actor guest sadly won't be here today. She's going to be here tomorrow for panels and autographs. She is Mikage in Durarara. She is Boruto in Naruto the movie, and Toshiya in Your Lie in April, and Sailor Jupiter, the new Sailor Jupiter. So that'll be Amanda Miller. And she'll be showing up tomorrow for panels and signings, and you guys can totally... Sailor Jupiter was my Sailor Scout, right? Just saying, right? Right, someone at the back there too, yeah, oh, Jupiter, man, all the way. Right, she was bad. She should have been the leader. All right, up next, we have a man whose reputation goes all across North America for his fantastic game shows. He is an 80s game show host transplanted into the future, I believe, personally. It's Gregor Game Show! Woo! Woo! Where's your time machine?
I heard a nice woo! I heard a nice woo over here, I don't know. So guys, I've just been looking at the schedule here. Man, there's a lot of really, really good stuff on the schedule. You guys seen the schedule? You guys seen all the wonderful things that are here? How many of you have not seen the schedule yet? Raise your hand.
Any schedule ever?
Oh, like for this convention? Oh. Well, I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and this is so good. If you haven't seen the schedule yet, then ladies and gentlemen, either you are closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you are not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a schedule that you haven't looked at yet. Well, you got trouble. You got trouble right here in Colorado. Trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with B, and that stands for bored. Well, you got trouble right here in Colorado. I want you to take a look at that schedule, and oh my lord, there's so much wonderful things on there, including my game shows. And I've got them coming up. I've got a show today, tomorrow, 2, 3, 4 game shows. Yeah, we got game shows right here in Colorado, including one that no one's ever seen. Yes. Today we have Pokemon. Woo! And tomorrow we've got a game show with all 4 of our voice actors. Amanda will be there, Cassandra will be there, David will be there, Joel will be there, it'll be chain reaction, it'll be a lot of fun. Tomorrow afternoon, a brand new game show. Scrabble. Scrabble.
That's how Friends with Friends.
And then finally on Sunday, we're doing a game show called Face Off. So I hope to see all of you there. And remember, if you don't go to a panel, you're going to be bored this weekend. So make sure to check them all out. And I am out of here. See you later on.
Let's go! I felt like I should be beatboxing. Like through that entirety of that. Okay, who likes sharp, shiny things? Who likes witnessing what could possibly be described as comedic domestic abuse? Oh, I love them so much. Samurai Dan and Jillian are here, and they're going to be throwing sharp, shiny things. It's going to be a good time. Very nice. Oh. Samurai Dan?
I wanted to make sure it was okay.
No, it's okay. You're welcome. Come
When you said sharp, shiny, pointy things, is it okay if I don't have anything sharp, shiny, and pointy, but I brought something fluffy? Yes. Who said no? Get out! I want to introduce you to what we brought that was fluffy. He's graceful. This is Kiba. This is our newer Akita. You remember us from last year. We had 2 big Akitas, and they were old, and let's just go on to the positive. Kiba is 9 months old. He is very, very friendly.
Look at the tail! Look at Curly Whirly!
Carrie Savage saw his tail, took a picture of his butt, and posted it on Instagram and said, "Look, cinnamon bun butt."
That's
now
not
we go
true.
to conventions all over and people go, "Oh look, it's the cinnamon bun dog."
Hashtag cinnamon bun butt, you guys. What are you guys doing this weekend?
Showing off the puppy.
Oh, from showing off the puppy.
Oh,
The puppy actually has a panel. Do you have work? Are you working at all? Are you doing work? What's that? Are you going to do some work? Or are you just going to show the puppy off? Well,
We're
we
here
have
to do
things.
stuff.
Excellent!
We have-
Unique.
In the very back row, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I don't need it.
It's all good. I figured.
I have a big mouth and no filter.
We know.
Speaking of which, who in this room has ever heard of the game Cards Against Humanity? Shame on you. How many of you played Cards Against Humanity? Perverts. What? Tonight at 11. Tonight?
Yes.
11:45. It's still tonight.
I can make that. That's after my gig.
We are hosting Cards Against Humanity here, where you're going to play against the guests. We're going to divide you into teams, and the guests are going to judge your level of depravity. So if you've not played Cards Against Humanity and you have no self-respect, come play the game. If you do have self-respect, why are you here? We have other things though.
Tomorrow evening, we have a no means no self-defense class.
We believe strongly that no means no. You have a right to your own personal space. Cosplay is not consent. And we believe you should be equipped to deal with it. So if someone puts their hands on you and you don't want them there, say no. If they do not remove their hand, you will have the right to remove their hand for them. And it doesn't have to be attached to their body anymore. Sorry, that's what I teach my students.
This statement has not been, like, okayed by Colorado evidence.
So the no means no. Bring a friend, twist them into a pretzel shape. If you don't have a friend, bring an enemy and twist them into a pretzel shape. And if you haven't made a friend or an enemy by Saturday afternoon, you're doing it wrong. But show up anyway and we'll twist you into a pretzel shape.
Sunday morning, they get to play with the puppy.
Sunday morning, if you guys have been to a con before, raise your hand. Awesome. A good convention, the way it works, on Sunday, everyone is completely trashed. We're tired, we're worn out, you have no energy, no voice, no money, but you're having fun, you don't want to go home. Well, we have a perfect panel for that on Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
We have the Akita panel, National Treasure of Japan. We're going to have Kiba's very own panel. We're going to bring you into the room, close the door, pass out treats, and let him off leash.
He's really cuddly.
So my wife will give a lecture about the history of the breed and do a Q&A, and no one's going to care because you're just going to pet the puppy and take pictures. But everybody wins. You get to have fun with no energy. We don't have to work that hard. And the puppy gets fed. And Kieran's getting some puppy love.
This is true. And we finish up Sunday afternoon with a sword class.
Oh yeah! If twisting your friends into a pretzel shape isn't enough fun, come to the sword class. We'll arm you with a stick and let you beat your friends. I mean, teach you samurai sword arts for an hour. Bring a mop and a bucket. With a half hour's cleaning up the mess. That's us.
That's us. We're very excited to be back. Thank you guys, and we will see you around the convention.
Kiba's the real, well, I can't say that because Samurai Dan and Jill are total stars. If you have never been to one of their panels, I hardcore suggest you check it out. They are hilarious, they're very informative, really good time, definitely check it out. I've one more guest left, and it's me, and I brought my band! Yay! We are the Chaos! We are the Chaos! That just sounds weird. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, I hooked up with a band recently, which was awesome. Or rather, I hooked up with this young man, David, who's awesome. He's my lieutenant dork. And we decided we wanted to really create a really positive space for people in conventions who are geeky, love music. I'm LGBTQ+, so that's obviously a big thing we focus on. We wanted to have concerts at conventions where you can come, you can let your hair down, you can rock out, you can have a good time. We'll play some covers you might know, we'll play some originals. Everybody has a good time. That's basically our idea. We've also got some panels though, right? I'm going to talk to Alex, who's the bassist. Hi, Alex. You're new.
I am new. This is my first time at Colorado Anime Fest.
Yeah, we didn't have him last year, but he's happy to be here because he is stoked to be in Colorado.
Yes.
Lovely place. What else are we doing this weekend? We've got, later today we've got Project Cosplay, which if you've never been, you should come and check it out. It's crazy. We basically will give you a theme and give you some crafting stuff, and you get to Project Runway now. That's going to be at 4:30 to 6:30, and then we have our concert tonight at 10:15 to 11:15, and we'll be doing selfies and autographs and all that afterwards. So come check it out, come hang out with us. What else do we have? We have a book panel tomorrow. I released a book. That's what I've been doing. Oh my gosh. I released a book and we have a panel tomorrow to talk about it. Me and my manager, who is a full-time writer. Do we have any writers or poets or anybody who wants to release like a cosplay, instructional or graphic comic books? We're going to be teaching you how to self-publish. So how to basically, hopefully, if you push hard and self-publish, we want to teach you how to make a living writing your own books. So that's going to be tomorrow at 2:30. And you know what, I'm not going to give you times for the rest because it's all on my website. If you check me out at Kieran Strange on Twitter, I actually have a full schedule up there, so if you want to come check out anything we're doing. We've also got the super duper LGBTQ+ saga panel on Sunday, early on, and that is, we try to encourage allies to come. I have Dave on the panel, who's an ally. He's our cisgendered, straight, white, heteronormative male who sits on our panel and just sort of gives the point of view of allies, and we really try to kind of be inclusive and give you guys a space where you can ask questions without feeling too judged or feeling like you might be offending somebody. So we really want to kind of give that, and also allow LGBTQ+ attendees to just hang out and share stories and talk about fandoms that maybe made them question their gender identity. So that should be kind of fun, or their sexual identity. And that's going to be on Sunday. I think that's it. We have a song to do though, because this is our Colorado Anime Fest song we've decided. We want to wish you guys a really awesome weekend. Thank you guys so much backstage and all of the staff and everybody for putting this on. These guys are so ready to have a good time. Are you guys ready to have a good time? Please don't let me talk for you. Let's do this. I can hear it. It's always the bloody bassist, isn't it? Technology is a wonderful thing. It's our friend. Here we go! Keep